This is a Locked and Focused production.
I am Hyphen X, and welcome to the Great Conversation, where we indulge in healthy dialogue about topics that are important in today's society and culture. This guy right here. Let me tell you what I know about this guy who I got with us today. I know that this guy is a mover and a shaker. He makes moves, and because he's ultimately doing it for himself. My guy, DJ Billie
Hendrix.
What's going on, bro?
What's going on, fam? How you
Billie
doing, man?
Hendrix in the building. Tell us why. Let's go with that. Let's start there. Billie Hendrix. We know who Hendrix is.
Mm-hmm.
What makes you Billie Hendrix?
Well, shit. Ooh, can we swear?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
You can say whatever the fuck you want.
Fuck yeah.
There you go.
Fuck you right.
It's comfortable now.
Hi, Mom. But nah, for real. Hendrix really came from like a couple things, you know. One being like, I'm not gonna lie, us being of the new wave and the new culture, you know, grew up on a lot of Future. You know, not even fucking Jimmy really first. But then, you know, I also did some study on Jimi Hendrix and watched some documentaries on Jimmy. And I learned that he was able to just control the crowd with one thing, that was the guitar, and obviously his voice and everything, and how he carried himself, you know. And that's how I look at myself with DJ, you know. This is me and my board, you know. And, you know, he was able to control, both him and Future, able to control the masses with what they do. And so, yeah, that's where I really came from, really.
And when you say Future, you talking about Sierra Baby Daddy?
Yeah, I'm talking about Sierra Baby Daddy. I don't want to say it like that, right. But, you know.
I just want to make sure I'm older.
Fuck
man.
Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
We say that right now.
Oh, man,
yeah.
why?
Fuck around with
Take care of his
free
son.
bands. I'm a Future. I'm a Future man. Come on, man.
Oh,
Can't do that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
She chose to leave.
Yeah.
So, how long you been DJing, bro?
Ooh. I'm in my second year right now. I'm going into my third. Yeah.
So you young in it?
Yeah, I'm pretty young.
So,
I would say.
Are you young? What about your experience level? Just because you only been in for 2 to 3 years, what about your experience? If you had to give yourself years of worth with the experience being the measurement, how long would you say you've been DJing?
Man, probably like, I'd only say like 5 or 6.
5 or 6.
I mean, I could say higher. I would say higher. You know what? I give myself like a 9. Not gonna lie.
This is called a 10, bro.
Yeah, bro. Call it a 10, bro. Fuck it. I call it a fucking 10, bro. Like,
let's just call it 10.
No cap, bro. Cause it's like, I'll put it to you like this. It's like, you know, the opportunities I've been blessed with. You know, some DJs haven't. You know, and they're older than me. You know, they've been doing it longer than me, and so I just cut that in half. So
now, when you experience when this happens, right? Like, okay, when you are young and new to the game and you accelerate past seasoned DJs, what kind of reaction do you get from these DJs?
Majority, or like,
what do you get from? I don't know, bro. You tell me what you want to tell me.
I get. Man, it's half and half. I'd say most of it doesn't come off. I think most of it's not good.
Not good?
As far as like, it's like, not as in like a bad way. It's just like, I think some of them do get scared. I really do. I feel like some of them get intimidated. And I mean, I understand, but then I don't, because I'm young. And at the same time, I'm still learning. I don't give a damn what I say and what, you know. I know I'm still learning, and I know I'm here to perfect my craft and go all out. This is what I do, you know. This is my 9 to 5, so I give my all to this, you know. So the people that I meet along the way, I have the utmost respect for, you know. And it's like, I think my drive and the way that I feel, it kind of rubs people the wrong way. But I'm not in here.
Why would your drive rub someone the wrong way?
I don't know. That's my problem.
What's your drive? Your drive?
My drive is this. Like,
would you say you're a Ferrari or more like a bulldozer?
Man, you want to know what I say?
Pick one. Ferrari or bulldozer?
Ferrari or bulldozer? Man, damn near a bulldozer, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's who you are. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought you were going to say.
I'm the bulldozer.
That's probably why you rub people the wrong way with your drive, because the bulldozer is not supposed to be in traffic. A bulldozer comes to what? Clean up. Yeah. It's the cleanup crew.
Yeah, it's the closer. You know, it's the one that's the closer, bro. And that's what I've been like lately. I started off being, you know, the 9 to 10. You know, now it's like I get blessed to, you know, get paid nice to close, you know, like in Chicago and wherever I go. Really, I haven't really had no gigs lately where I've done, you know, the opening or anything like that, which is a blessing. I can't, you know, it could be the complete opposite way around, and I know that. But at the same time, it's like it's not. So I gotta just live in it. You feel
like
me?
I remember you coming in to some events where I was present, and you would come in, you know, I'm like, look at this guy with this box haircut, with these platinum, was that platinum? Was that platinum chains?
Not platinum, yeah.
Well, platinum chains with an S, rings, tight shirt.
I got a tight shirt on right now. Take the picture.
Tight shirt, and requested his own table.
Yeah. I need all that. Not like in a bad way though. It's just focus.
I'm like, my man's came in like a straight celeb, and I didn't know who he was. That's when I was like, this dude's a problem. He's a problem. And then I hear things, you know what I'm saying?
You hear what?
DJ Billie is a problem. Why are you? What's the problem, bro?
I'm a force to be reckoned with, bro.
Yeah, what's the problem?
I don't know. I think it's just because I'm, rest in peace Kobe, by the way. Rest in peace to Mamba. But I know I wanted to get into that just because of the fact of, I wanted to say, me being, you know, I played college basketball and basketball at a high level. And I played pro football at a high level. Or played pro football overseas in Europe. So it's just the competitive nature in me to compete and be with the big dogs. I've never been used to, since I've been a freshman in high school, being with the little guys. I've always been on varsity. I've always been, you know, always a step ahead. So it's like, that's how I just take it. And, you know, all that came with hard work and me just putting my mind to it. So that's what I do with this. And I carried myself like that then. So I just carried that over to this. So it's not like something new to me, you know. I'm not trying to be something I'm not. It's just who I am, bro. And if you don't like it, I don't never really care.
Yeah, you don't care.
Like, you know.
Cocky or confident?
Confident.
Yeah.
I could be cocky, but it's like the cockiness, I don't do it to be cocky, bro. I'm confident in what I do, and I know my work speaks for itself, and obviously what I've done to this point speaks for itself. So it's like, it's just confidence. Like, you can't tell me when I have a resume in front of me, you feel me? Like, you can't tell me no different. And I'm not even saying the resume is major, but I'm saying I definitely made a dent, you feel me? Especially out here. Big dent, super dent, like, yeah.
Like, when you say out here, you talking about here in Rockford? Or out here, period?
Yeah, period. Even out here, period. I don't know, like, yeah. I feel like I made a super, like, splash, you know. First it was a splash, and then, you know, people were like, oh, this shit's not gonna last, you know. He's 1 year, fade away. Then, you know, tried to be broken at one point in time. And was able to go on my own and still be able to accomplish the same things I was doing before, and even better, you know? So, it's like, yeah.
Like, some people, and we know each other, this is no secret that me and DJ Billie know each other. And some people will come on like, this guy is a clout chaser.
I've heard that a lot.
They say that you're a clout chaser. They say you latch on to whatever fad is hot at the moment, and you ride that wave out. What do you say? What do you say to thee?
All right. Look. Oh, damn. That's funny. That's funny. Um, put it to you like this. Like I said, from the beginning, I played college basketball. I was starting my team. Um, going into college, being in high school, always being surrounded with hype, and having to be held to a high level. So I ain't never needed clout. Some of these guys I've been around, are guys I've been around since high school. My boy in the back, you know, me and DTB Smooth, we're in school together. You feel me? Like this shit's like a lot of the shit that I'm a part of isn't just because of me and Aquez played on the same AAU team together since 6th grade. We both played primetime. We've always been in the same circle. Like I'm not saying like we may not have hung out with each other every day, you feel me? But we always see each other. You know, we're brothers too because we played on this primetime's like a fraternity. You feel me? So, you know, a lot of the guys that I bond with and call my brothers now are guys from primetime. You know, so I've always had, you know, news, all that shit. I've had that. You know, I've always been the man. You know, I've been known for that. You know. So that shit's never been, like, especially now that I'm older, I know how irrelevant that is, you know. So it's like, that shit, I don't need the clout, really, because I've had that. I've been had that. That's why I was able to transfer over to a DJ, because everybody knew me. It wasn't like I need to come here, or I need to gain people. It was only because I my first thing DJing happened on accident. I wasn't even supposed to DJ. I hired 2 DJs for a party that I threw. I had only been DJing at my grandmother's house in Chicago for 2 to 3 weeks. I think the party's going to have only 30, 40 people in it. The party ends up sold out, jam-packed, like 500 people. We had 1,000 people trying to get into the after party. It was a wrecked. Like, it was crazy. Shout out my boy Lamont LW Photography. You know, we shut it down that night. So everybody knows that night. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. So it's like, I never needed that. I was able to bring the masses by myself, and I continue to do what I'm doing. I ain't saying I'm doing it by myself. I do it with other guys because we're a team. We don't got to get into why we're a team or how we do it, or, you know, we know. Like, me and Quez know. Me and my boy ERT know. Me and DTB know. Like, it's like, when it's go time, it's go time. Like, I don't really got to get into the specifics of, oh, yeah, why you know him or why you're around him. That's us, you know?
Let me ask a question. How much does perception play a part in, like, success? Because, you know, when you're successful, a lot of people are watching you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Do you want to dictate what it is that they see, or do you want to let them draw their own conclusions?
Let them draw their own conclusions, and I don't care. I don't really care.
Mm-hmm.
Even from what I post, even if it's something from me just being a joke, but I'm an asshole about it. Like, it's like a joke. Like, I know I'm not an asshole, but to me it was just funny. So I made a joke. If you don't like it, oh well. Like, everybody knows my heart and knows me. Like, I'm not for real, you know. I just, you know, like the rough vet. Like, I don't really, you know, I like to mess around, bro.
Yeah, you're a jokester.
Yeah, I'm a jokester, so it's like,
you're a little asshole in you, though.
Yeah, and but that's just my mean streak, because I ain't really like for nothing though. I stand on me. Like, I'm about my respect. Always have been, and that's just because of sports, you know.
I think it's. Don't you think that it's funny? Don't you think that it's funny how some people may see. You got a circle, right? Mm-hmm. Like, you got your inner circle, mm-hmm. and then you have like your associates, mm-hmm. and then you have people that you kind of network with. Mm-hmm. It's when you get with the people that you're trying to network with, and it almost looks like you start to cross paths, but they look at it as stepping on toes. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you deal with that? Because you said that you're a DJ. You came in. You're young. Mm-hmm. There's other DJs that are out here that are older than you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But yet they hate on you.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know that you thrive off the hate.
Yeah.
Why do you thrive off the hate? What does hate do for you?
it sounds cliche, but it just motivates me. Yes, but like, it's just something about it, like that. Just like, it's like, oh, you motherfucker, I'm gonna show you, like, you know what I mean?
Let me tell you some
like,
of the things I've heard. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this because my man said that he thrives off the hate, so I am focusing more on the negative things that I heard. I have heard positive as well.
Positive.
You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
a positive guy.
Yeah, he is. He really, in all actuality, he is.
I love kids
And
and koala bears.
looking at this, man, all those koala bears burnt on fire in Australia is crazy.
I actually saved a couple.
But you did, you should.
Got a couple in my back room. Going for sale.
Now, I've heard things like DJ Billy is not a real DJ. He doesn't have his own equipment. This is early on. He doesn't have his own equipment.
Okay, let me stop that right there.
Oh.
Let me stop that shit right there. Fuck that shit, bro. Fuck that. Because you want to know something, bro? This is not 1985, 1990, 1995, 1998. It ain't even fucking 2000. This is 2017. It ain't 2017, but like 2017 on. Shit. My bad. But no, listen. What I meant to say was, it's like 2017 on. 2017 on is like a new, it's just the fact of the DJ that I wanted to be and even still continue to strive to be. I'm in arenas, stage, like, you know what I mean? I'm in places where there's sound.
Yeah.
The fuck would I need?
You don't gotta carry a speaker.
I don't gotta carry a speaker.
Yeah.
It's not like every function and event that I'm doing is, oh, I gotta have a speaker. Yeah, I understand. I completely understand, like, but that doesn't not make me a DJ, you know? Maybe that don't make me the special occasions DJ, but I get, the thing is, even when I know I have a special occasion, guess what? You see me with speakers though, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what they say.
Yeah, because guess what? I get it done no matter what. Whatever I gotta do, if I gotta pay something, if I gotta pay, do what I gotta do. Pays to play. And I make, you pay, you invest in yourself, I understand that, and I do in many ways, so it's like, I don't really try to focus on that. I just try to be the DJ that I want to be. Like, I try to be the DJ that I set out to be. And it didn't come with hogging around DJ equipment, like, you know, big stereos and stuff like that. It came with, you bring your Mac, you bring your damn board, you're in there with the crowd from whether it's 100 people to 20,000 people, and whatever it is, you shut it down and give it your all. You know?
So, like, the art of DJing, right? Like, the type of DJing that you do. Like, how much practice do you put in? Because I see, like, DJs, you know what I'm saying, they show, like, they, you know, they're at the crib doing their mix and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I see several DJs do this. Never see you do this. What kind of, but I have seen your setup. Your setup the same way. So, like, how do you warm up? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I wake up at 4 in the morning every day. Get me a honey grape backwood. You know, give me some, you know, sprinkle it, roll it up. Then I go to work. I'm in there. I'll be in there when she's getting off work at 10 at night. You feel me? Or I'll be in there till maybe she went to work at 6 in the morning, and I woke up before her to start. So maybe I'm in there till she has to go back to work at like 3, 4. You feel me? Like, I don't gotta show people that, you know. I do it because I love it. I don't do it for the show to look at me, you know. Like, I put some my IG. I put stuff on my IG like when I'm in the middle of working. And if something raw while I'm doing the transition, if it's something raw, I'll record it and put a snippet up there on there. But I don't need to go live to show people, because when I am live, you'll see it. You feel me? Like, I don't. Yeah, that's just me though. I don't know. I put a lot of work into it though. That's why it's like, I don't see why people hate on me. Like, it's not like I wake up and I'm just like, I'm the DJ and I just sit there and just, you know, do nothing about it, you know.
What's the top 3 things a DJ could do that would bomb their set?
Bomb their set? Song selection is number 1.
Okay.
It's number 1. That's really the number 1 thing. Like, if you ain't got no song selection, bro, you trash, bro. Like, you have to reevaluate, bro, because you can't keep the the song selection is the biggest thing to me. Transitions can be off. You may be able to not play it in the song too long, or maybe they don't fuck with the song, but you play it too long. But I always check by like the vibe. If it's off, then I quick fade it out and go into something else that I have that's a hit. But if it's a song that's a hit, like No Guidance or something, I know the ladies don't sing damn near the whole thing because they want to hear Chris Brown and Drake's part.
Right.
I'm gonna let that ride. You feel me?
You gotta feel the crowd.
Yeah. So that, and then crowd control, how you can control the crowd. I think that plays big. And some nights I don't even gotta really say anything on the mic, and my presence is still felt. You feel me? And that's the greatest thing. Like,
go nuts.
yeah.
Like, so have you ever been like in a DJ battle?
They don't want to battle me, bro. I had one person challenge me, but I ain't gonna say who challenged me. You challenged me. You know you challenged me, bro. You deleted the status though, cause I tried to go back on it and say, bro, let's get it, and it wasn't there. So whenever you ready, I'm ready. I've been ready. So
let's set it up.
I mean, it'd be dope. It's just for the culture. You feel me?
Yeah.
Nothing's wrong with friendly competition.
Nothing wrong with it at all.
I'm very friendly, right? Very friendly.
And competitive.
Yeah, very competitive. Like, but the thing is, I can take a loss though. I ain't tripping because I know better days are coming. Trust me.
He said I could take that L. Yeah.
But I don't lose though. I'm like, I don't lose though. So I'll be like, but still I can take that L. Like I have lost. You know, like don't get it wrong. I've lost in life. But, yeah.
So like I do hear like a lot of Mamba mentality. You know what I'm saying? And 41-year-old Kobe Bryant was snatched from this life by a helicopter crash. Died with his daughter in his arms. And we have a lot of people screaming Illuminati, conspiracies, things of that nature. Like, where do you stand on that?
Man, it's crazy, dog, because it's just the fact of Kobe was like my number one influence growing up, for real. Like, completely. Because like I said, I started out playing sports, you feel me? So, shit sucks, dog.
Yeah.
I get into that shit, but then at the same time, bro, it's like, bro, my favorite players is like, I'm talking about, you guys had Jordan, you feel me? Like, y'all had that. Like, it's cool. Like, y'all had it. Yeah, that's greatness. But Kobe was like Jordan for us, you feel me, growing up. Nobody, we focused on Jordan, we knew who Jordan was, bro, but every night we got to watch that man, you feel me? And not only that, on and off the court, everything that he stood for, you know, and just the way he carried himself. He was a person everybody loved to hate, you know? Like, he didn't give a fuck what he said, he gonna say what he had to say, but he gonna get the job done. He's gonna work hard when nobody's watching, and he's gonna get the job done at the end of the day, so.
You really took that and you
bro,
said,
I'm sad as fuck, bro. I'm like for real sad, bro. Like dead ass, bro. Like the shit ain't running. Like the shit's bad. Like, cause it's like weird. Cause it's like, I don't know. I think it's just a loss that just came all of a sudden, and it's from a person you would have thought would have been here till he was like 80.
Right. You thought he had at least 20 more years. You know
what
I'm saying?
Kobe was supposed to live forever. You know what I mean? Like no.
Yeah, bro.
Like no. Yeah. It's like, and it's the crazy thing, and like it could be like, it could have been someone else like who can I name? You know, KD or anything like that. That shit would have been sad, but it was like he didn't have the same impact. Like, I ain't saying it would have been. Don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? But it just wouldn't have had the same impact on my life, G, that it would have with Kobe.
Or Kobe, you know, you seen him come into, you know.
Man, Proby, man. That's the reason why I got my hair like this, dog. No cap. All I'm missing is the headband, bro. Like,
number 8.
Number 8, bro.
Number 8.
Proby. That's my favorite.
Tell me like your best Kobe moment. What's your best Kobe moment?
I think it was against the Sixers, behind the back reverse dunk. And then the lob to Shaq I was watching against Portland. It's with my dad. And yeah, that to Shaq, that shit was crazy. That was nice. The 60-point game. 60-point game was lit. 81 was lit. That was cool. I was a kid.
Scored 81 points.
Yeah. I tried that my next game. That shit didn't work out too well.
He was like, all right, let's get it.
Let's get it. I was jacking. You hear me? I was shooting. But the 81-point game, man, and I think, I ain't gonna lie, one of my favorite moments isn't even when Kobe. My favorite, like, series is when Kobe was like, thank you. Kobe was like, Kobe played the Celtics, and they lost.
Ooh, 08.
Yeah, in 08. But then they came back and beat their ass. That was like Kobe. That's Kobe. Like I said, if I lose once, better guarantee me to come back again. Like,
yeah, Kobe said he had to come back and get that W.
Yeah, bro. So like, yeah, got a lot of them, man. Shit, crazy.
Because like Kobe is known. He, like you said, he's known. He's hated. People love to
I
hate
hate
Kobe.
that man. Hell
Like
yeah.
as a competitor, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? People hated to play against Kobe as the competitor. Some of his teammates
Hated him because he was so competitive. Like, bro, ease up, bro. It's cool. No, bro, that's not me, bro. Like, I think, oh shit, my bad.
Go ahead.
Like, I'm like, that's not me, bro. Like, I gotta keep going, bro. Cause my son, like, I do this mainly for my son and to help other people. Like, when I get to a point in life, I'll be able to put people in a position that, you know, they can spend more time with their family. They don't have to be in that class. You know, they can do whatever they want to do. Open that business that they want to do. Even with my son, I just want my son to be able to have everything that he not wants but needs in life, but also be able to afford anything that he does want. You know, like I love my son to death. So, and a lot of the things I became in my life, literally, and the drive that I have because of it, that's my battery right there. Like, and people don't know that, but that's something between me, you know. That's what drives me. I got people that said they didn't believe in me before, you know, like before all of this even happened. I got a lot of people that said it. Hell, that's why my last relationship didn't work out with the mother of my child, because she said she didn't believe in me with the DJ stuff, and not to do that, you know, to go with a normal lifestyle. You know, you already played your sports. You know, you came back, you got injured off of playing pro football overseas. You're done. Like.
Go to Chrysler.
Yeah, go, you know, work at Bear. I was working at Bear. Worked at Bear. Like, worked at Bear for her dad. Yeah.
Hated it, didn't you?
Terrible.
Yeah.
You know? So from that moment on, that's when I just was like, you know, I'm going to get it my way.
I don't mean to cut you off.
No,
but,
you good.
But when she, like, lost confidence in your dream, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or just dismissed it.
Yeah, she just dismissed it, bro. Like, it was like a complete,
just dismissed it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you lived the fantasy already. You know what I'm saying? You already went to go play ball. We need it. Do you think she was just more so looking for the security?
I think so. Personally, I think so. But, I mean, it's in my blood. I'm a go-getter, man. It's in my blood to, like, I didn't feel right. I damn near was like in a deep depression, bro. Like, you know, because that's not me. I got to be able to do what I love or feel is right, or else I'm just a waste of space here, bro. To be honest, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that shit's not me. Like, and I know it's not. And it took me a while to find. I didn't just find this DJ shit overnight. It took me a while to find myself. And once I found myself, I made a game plan. I conquered the game plan. And, you know, as the game plan goes, you keep building on the game plan, you feel me? But
you keep pressing.
Yeah, you keep pressing, you keep moving, no matter what happens. I mean, a lot of shit's happened. I lost my best friend. I mean, I lost a lot of people in the last probably 12 months. Yeah.
So you lost your best friend in the last year? Yeah,
I lost my best friend in November. It was like a year. It was finally like a year. His first anniversary was this past November. I got him tatted right here. I ain't gonna lie. Every time I roll up a song, I look at him and I make sure I don't forget, like, you know, how to live life, because life is fucking, like, for real short, because he was 26.
Yeah, there you go. He's 26.
Yeah.
Now, was it something natural that happened to
Yeah,
him?
he just,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was just, it was not, it was natural though, for real.
Yeah,
it was dead ass, like, it was just, it was, he pretty much went to sleep and didn't wake up. We just leave it at that.
Yeah. So you've seen, like, a lot of death and whatnot. What is
Close people, close as
Yeah.
like all of them have been close. My sister passed. She was shot in the back 9 times when I was 19.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. 4th of July.
I'm assuming that this is an older sister.
She was older than me, Frankie.
Yeah. And she got shot 9 times.
In the
back.
Several times by 2 guys. Like 2 guys.
Was there justice?
Yes, there was justice.
Okay.
My mom went up there and had to go up there and everything, and speak. And they wouldn't let me go because I damn near would have been in jail too.
Yeah, I can see you hopping the thing.
That was me. Yeah, that would have been me, guaranteed. But that's why my mom knows me not to be like. She knew not. Don't stay. You got to stay here. And yeah, I mean.
So you were 19 at the time.
I was in my.
Tell me about that day, bro. When you heard, when you found out. Were you around? Were you in town?
I was actually here. It was summertime. Obviously, it was July 4th. Working out, staying in shape, having to have some classes at Rock Valley, staying in shape for my next year. I was a JUCO All-American, preseason All-American for my district and everything. So, everything was looking, good. So I was at the Y, then I left because, the mother of my child at the time, we were together. That was during the 5 years we were together. So I was at her house. She had a nice court in front, in her driveway. So with an official like NBA rim with the glass and everything. So that's better, get some sweat going and all that stuff. So I'm in the driveway playing. My phone keeps ringing. My mom's calling me. Then she tells me she wants me to come home. I'm trying to work. I'm working. So I'm like, let me get my workout in and then I'll call you back. Then my stepfather calls me. And he's a police officer. So, he's used to telling people this, you feel me? So he's like, where are you at? I said, I'm working out right now. What's up? He said, you're at Kelsey's or the gym? I said, I'm at Kelsey's. He says, I'm pulling up right now. I'm thinking maybe, I ain't gonna lie, the time I was smoking weed, maybe they found like a little crumb or something in my pocket that fell out or some shit. I was like, damn, what did I do?
He's pulling up.
Yeah, I'm like, he pulling up. Now, what the fuck did I do? I'm thinking like, my mind's turning. Then he pulls up and like, gets out the car and shit. And he approaches me like damn near like it was like in the movies, you feel me? And he was just like, first thing that was out of his mouth was telling me that Frankie passed. She was shot and killed last night. And actually it was early that morning because it was technically the 5th.
Yeah, I can relate to that in a sense because like I've dealt with a lot of death within these last few years and whatnot, and I don't want to say maybe you do get better, but you don't get over. You know what I'm saying? You don't get over it. When I say get better, I don't mean like everything's just fine because you always have a constant reminder. You know what I'm saying? Like a show on TV, a song, a memory, a thought. You know what I'm saying? When you have someone that was close to you, near to you, dear to you, you know what I'm saying? You don't just, let go like that. Like you said, you do find ways to cope with that. And these type of tragedies, they can cause you to have some type of post-traumatic stress,
And I definitely, I went through. I was on medication and all that stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've dealt with. I recently. Why do you think? I think from like no. I don't know if you remember my post from that time when that was going on. But if you remember, like all of a sudden from like November, all the way through, I disappeared. I disappeared damn near until the summertime, and still the summertime, I really wasn't even I was still doing shit, but I still wasn't myself. And it was a battle. It still is. You feel me? But like now I'm off the medication and everything. I don't really take any anxiety medication or none of that. Because I've learned, like you said, I learned how to deal with it. And yeah, but
cope and move forward.
Yeah, bro. But at the end of the day, like they also motivate me to, because I know how they would want me to be. Like, and it's weird though, because those moments have prepared me. Like one moment, one person passing prepared me for another thing that I didn't think I had to do. Because my aunt Yvonne passed before my best friend did. The day I'm getting ready for my aunt Yvonne's funeral is the day I find out while I'm getting dressed that he passed. Mind you, she raised me my whole life, you feel me? She like was always there. So I had to be her pallbearer. So she carried me, so I'm gonna carry her. Like, you know, and I'm not good with funerals. I'm not good with dead bodies. Don't like that shit. Fuck that shit, you know? So it's like, I always said, I don't care how close they are to me. I'm not no pallbearer. Like, I'm never gonna do that. I'll stand right there. I really wouldn't even really get close. But for her, I had to do it.
Oh, you felt that obligation?
Yeah, I had that obligation. Did I think I was gonna wake up and find out my best friend was gonna pass? No. But I had to carry him too. You feel me? So that prepared me for that moment. Because I right there instantly had to get over that fear. And had to just do it honestly all over again. Yeah.
So I you know, when I'm looking at you, though, I'm hearing what you're saying, and I'm seeing you compete with yourself right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are a very competitive person. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing you compete with yourself, and when I say compete with yourself, I'm talking about competing against your emotions, keeping your composure, because, bro, you dealt with some real life shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And these people out here test me.
Yeah,
and you know that, bro.
Yeah.
And bro, I have so many statuses that sit in my draft, bro. I'll write it, and it's me. You know, it's fully me speaking. If I speak what I say, not for one, you're not gonna like it. Two, it's gonna they're gonna try to pull up and try to fight me, you know, or whatever. You know, it's going to take, especially being a rapper, is going to be taken to a level that it doesn't even have to get to. And I learned that my voice is very, like, people pay attention to what I say. You know, so I learned that I have a voice in here, and I had to utilize it in the right way. And it's not always to say what's on my mind, because I have to say what I don't really need to say what's on my mind, because against, like I said, it just ruffles a lot of feathers when I do speak. You know, some things are just better left unsaid, and that's what I've learned now. You know, so that's why you don't really see me posting anything crazy anymore, or saying anything outlandish, because it's like, bro, I know how I am, I know how I can get, but at the same time, I can't. I just can't stoop to that level anymore, and even with the problems I'm going through, I think my problem is, though, with that, is the shit I can't say, I keep it in, so that I take it out on the people that I love, you feel me? Like, around me, whether it's me just not talking, or, you know, just being in a bad mood.
Lashing.
Oh, man, yeah, and lashing, all that, yeah. Like, and it's just been based off of because what I'm feeling from, you know, how I feel, because I wear my emotions on my sleeve, and I'm not afraid of that. I don't care. That don't make me no less of a man. I take care of my son, and I'm good to women, so who cares? And I can cook. So,
man, Billy, that's something I would have never known about you. You don't look like you can cook anything.
Bro, I'm a bad bro. I'm cold, bro. Like, I'm for real cold.
When I see you, I think Hot Pockets pizza rolls.
I hate Hot Pockets and I hate pizza rolls. Like I gotta eat chicken. Everybody, any artist that's around me, they'll tell you. If you looked at my Instagram, you would think all I did was smoke weed, eat chicken, shrimp, steak, and lemonade. And that's it, bro. Because that's all I want you to. Yeah, I don't want people to know. I don't care about what you perceive me to be. Oh, this dude just doesn't smoke weed and eat. No, bro, I'm working all the time. I eat like how I eat is because I've worked for it. You know, like, I can eat that. I can go to Jamaica on the grill and get me a.
What you get?
What I get? The whole chicken. I got a whole chicken.
You got the whole chicken?
With the lobster and the shrimp. Yeah. That was fire.
What size you get?
Cabbage and mac and cheese.
Yeah.
I had 2 sides. So, you know, I had like 4 sides. Yeah. So, 2 cabbage, 2 mac, you know. But I ain't gonna lie, the cabbage was better than the mac, no cap. Cabbage is my shit. Yeah, that's my shit. I fed the mac and cheese. The other one to the dog.
Hey, you know, I cut that cabbage, man.
You did a hell of a job, bro. It was one piece of that bitch. Hey, it was one piece of that bitch, bro. It was solid, bro. You know the solid, but then it just melts in your mouth.
Seasoned real good.
The season, oh my God.
Put the oil in the pan.
Bro, my soul, bro, you did that. I ain't gonna lie, no cap. What? You and the grill, my boy, y'all both were on the grill technically.
Yeah,
so it was like,
everywhere. I cut, and them lobster tails, I cut those. Yeah,
the perfect cuts, bro.
Yeah,
Well, are there potatoes in those lobsters? Is it potato? Bro, don't lie to me, bro, because it was too creamy for it to just be a lobster. I cook lobster, bro. You know how lobster has that, like, milk?
I can't give you the keys.
There ain't no keys, bro. That shit is, I need to know. How y'all infuse that in there? Like, how'd you get that in there? Like, with it, yeah.
I have to talk to you off camera.
Yeah, I'm DJing there. I'm part of the business after 9:30, so y'all better give me some answers. I'm gonna be in there playing all 90s pop.
Yeah. Get it cracking.
Britney Spears.
Britney Spears. Jamaica on the grill.
In sync. I'm playing Backstreet Boys. Play with me, man. Jonas Brothers. That's what you gotta get. Yeah.
I don't even know all they were saying, but I just know it's a lot of bops.
Yeah.
Bop ba doom bop, shoo it up da boom bop.
That's that 97 ZOK right here.
Yeah.
What song is that shit?
Hey, 97 ZOK is
That's that RBI music. That's I got all that.
Oh man. So cause sometimes as a DJ you gotta go to places and play music that you wouldn't listen to on a normal basis.
That's the thing about me. I grew up in private school.
Oh,
around a lot of predominantly white.
Oh, he said this is my ish.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. My favorite artist, when I was a kid, my favorite artist was Aaron Carter, bro. No cap, bro. I can't lie to you. I didn't really start getting into, like, other music. Like, Kobe X and Y was my first album I ever listened to all the way through, and that was in 2005.
I can see that, yep, I can see you listen to Coldplay. Did you listen to, like...
Disturbed, Nirvana, Coheed and Cambria.
That explains the high top fade. That explains
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Chains, yep. Billie Hendrix. Yep.
Kurt Cobain. Like, just I studied a lot about him just as a person. Man, bro, a lot of rock.
What comparisons do you and Kurt Cobain have?
I don't want no comparison to Kurt Cobain, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Like anything.
Like,
he's an artist.
He's an artist. I'm a DJ. I got more comparisons with I believe other artists than Kurt Cobain.
Like who?
Shit. Damn, you just put me on the spot, bro.
Yeah.
An artist? You want me like an artist?
Any artist.
I would say more like Travis Scott or like Future, just because of my vision and what I see, like how I see it, like my pictures and all that shit. How I like, it's like how I like create my aura around me.
What success look like to you?
Success looks like personally.
Yeah, to you.
Personally, when obviously, to be honest with you.
Yeah, don't lie to me.
I ain't never gonna do that. But success means to me, you know, when I'm able to, I am able to do it, and I'm blessed to say I'm able to, you know, have a roof over my head, be able to do what I need and have to do for my son. And like I said, put people in position to win and be able to be great themselves, you know. That's success. When I've been able to, you know, help, like, that's success. Like, you know, success is literally what you make it. You know, it's literally what you make it. And it can be whatever you want it to be, but it's up to you what you want it to be. Hey, that shit sound, again, cliche, but go ahead. Yeah, hate me if you want to.
You know what I think it is, bro? I don't think you need the hate. I think you just accept it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You don't need it. You just accept it.
It's like whatever. Like, run life work, you know, play 2K, Madden, whatever, you know. Play with my dog.
Which one are you the coldest at, 2K or Madden?
Both. I don't play around. I don't fuck around. Yeah. I ain't even gonna tell you who I took money from. You already know. You already know. You lucky know the story already, so we don't even got to get into that.
That was my next question. I was gonna say, how much have you?
Hey, recently? Yeah. I just recently hit someone for like 400.
On what game?
Man.
What system?
PS4. And it wasn't even my system. He brought his over because mine was the outside linebacker. And then obviously I control my whole offense. When I played receiver, and I was a backup quarterback when I got to like professional and played semi-pro. And yeah, I just know how to read offenses and I know how to run deep. And I'm just good at like knowing my instincts are good. So I know what plays you're running. I know if your guys running a slant, curl, all that shit, bro. Picks all day.
So let's say, what word of advice, bro, would you give to like an up and coming DJ? You know what I'm saying? That's being accused. You know what I'm saying? Of being the clout chaser. That's being accused of not being a real DJ. Looking at I, and tell that person, give them some encouragement. What would you tell them, bro?
Fuck what they say. It doesn't matter what they say. This place is bigger than them. They are not the only ones whose opinions matter. Their opinions really don't even matter because of how many people are in this world. So reach those people. Always reach. Always try to make yourself bigger than just your city. And that's what I shoot for. People just think I want my city. I don't just want my city. I love having my city. It's a blessing. But I want the world. That's what I came here to do. I came here to take on the world. I came here to reach the world. I didn't come here just to reach my city. Because I'm big. I know my worth. I know what I'm bigger than that. So fuck what they say, man. Do you. Like, for real, do you, bro, because at the end of the day, it don't matter. And those same people that saying stuff, I'll be the same ones who'll be trying to ride your success or be around you when you're successful. So, you know, and they're always going to come back, no matter what. 24, every time. They're going to come back. They're always going to come back.
What did you say? They're going to need you?
They're going to need you before you need them.
Yeah.
So just run your race, stay in your lane, stay focused on you. Don't worry about nobody else. Don't worry about them. They don't matter because they have nothing to do with what you have going on. So focus on the people that have shit on what you got going on. Really, that's it. Like, be around those people. When those people are for you, and even if it's nobody, then you attack it alone. You know, ISO, go at it. My soul, Kobe, you know, come again.
So go ahead and bro, let them know, run down where people can find you at, all your tags.
Shit, damn. Facebook, Billie Hendrix, BILLIHENDRIX. Snapchat, you can add me at SirMaximus05. Listen, my Snapchat, man, came from that was my high school basketball nickname they gave me was Maximus. And I've had that Snapchat literally since I was in high school.
So Maximus.
No cap.
Hilarious.
Yeah, so Snapchat, that's my Snapchat. Instagram, DJ Billie Hendrix. It's HNDRX_X_X. And my Cash App is Papa Bear. Like, no cap, my Cash App is Papa Bear.
I believe that, man. You probably get great pleasure in telling people to Cash App.
Actually, the screen name nickname is Papa Bear. It's Cinco Versetti. That's my alter ego. He come out at night. Especially in Miami. Ooh, you don't want to see him in Miami.
You wear shades. You wear shades.
Shades and a shirt out.
Yeah.
Shirt out. Yeah. All that. It's all that.
I forgot to mention your platinum bracelets. I forgot to say something about
bro, I do all that. I'm telling you all that, bro. Miami. I'm talking about Miami Vice at its finest, bro.
Oh
like,
my God.
In Rockford, though. I'm in Rockford.
Yeah.
Just wait till the summer, though.
I already know.
Yeah, you're going to see him out a couple times.
Well, man, I appreciate you coming by, man.
I appreciate you, bro.
Yep, I always remember, you don't always have to agree to have a great conversation. We out.
This is a Locked and Focused production.